Hey guys, it's your boy Zayrox, and today we're gonna do a little unboxing. So, this is a Razer keyboard. I'm pretty sure it's the Razer BlackWidow Elite keyboard. And we're just gonna check out the box real quick. Also, giant Razer symbol. And then if you look right here at the side, it says, what does it say? For gamers, by gamers. But you know, let's get into unboxing. So, just gonna open up this tape here. So this looks like the mouse pad. Really nice. It feels very comfortable actually. So I'm just gonna eat that out of there. And this looks like the keyboard. A very long braided cable here. And then we're just gonna take a good look at the keyboard real quick, and just gonna show you guys. It's really nice. It has a very similar layout to the Razer Huntsman Elite keyboard. It's just the only thing that's different is just the keys. So the one that I purchased was the one with the green switch keys. So if I just take off one of these keys, alright, you see these are green keys, and let me just see if I can do a close-up real quick. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And you can also customize this keyboard in the Razer Synapse software. So yeah, so I'm just gonna use my mic over here, and I'm gonna do a sound test real quick. So I'm just gonna get this up close. I don't know if you guys hear this. So that's what it sounds like. Right, and now this is a space bar. And this is what the shift sounds like. So yeah, we got all of our keys, WASD, all that cool stuff. So now we're gonna come back over here, and now we're looking at this. This is at least a very long braided cable. So if you have a PC, you have your port right here, your port. So your port would be over here at the side, right? So you could plug in a USB dongle. And you got your 3.5mm jack. So if you want to plug in your headphones just into your keyboard instead of just plugging it into your PC, you can also do that too. So you can also see that right here. Okay. We got our nice little Razer symbol right here. Looks pretty nice, and it's got a little glossy finish with it. And I'm pretty sure that goes up with it too. So I'm pretty sure in the manual it said if you press FN, all the buttons will just completely turn off, and it'll show like all the FN buttons for the controls. And then it'll tell you like these ones, and it'll tell you like this one and pause break. Pretty sure. And yeah, so like let's just say if you wanted to like game like Fortnite, Apex Legends, you know, what else? Call of Duty, Warzone, maybe something like that. You know, if you went to a game like that, there's a little LED all the way over here. It says G. G means the game mode feature. So I don't know if you guys see that. It just It's like right here. You guys probably can't see that, but that's fine. And then there's a macro button. Whenever you press FN, and then when you press FN and hold it and click on macro, you can set macros. So whenever you play a game, you can have a key for a certain function. Okay, so if you press on FN, if you hold FN, if you click on game mode, it automatically goes to game mode without any hesitation. So even if it doesn't switch, like if you don't have a profile or anything, it'll move over to that. And over here you can customize the brightness of your keyboard, and yeah, the brightness over here. And whenever it goes into game mode, you know, it obviously disables certain features. It obviously disables some features. Like when you click on the Windows button, it'll disable that. So yeah. Alright, next we have our profile button over here. Profiles. So you can set different profiles for LEDs. So if we have our profile, like you could change the LEDs for certain types of things. So you can just make it a profile where you have no LEDs, or you can make a profile where you have custom LEDs. And yeah, I'll show you guys how to customize your LEDs in the Razer Synapse software. Here to keyboard. This is what our profile is going to look like. So this is our keyboard. This is the Razer BlackWidow Elite, as it says down here. And it says standard and hypershift and standard. So I like to keep on standard because why not? Hypershift is, I'm pretty sure, for like custom profiles. So this is customized, and then this is the lighting. So this lighting feature over here, you can like customize the brightness, or you can turn it off or on. I like to have it on because why not? And it's obviously LED because, you know, why not? And when the display is turned off, you can turn off the lighting, or you can make idle and all that. I like to just keep it on. So yeah, you can make effects, all that cool stuff, blah blah blah. So now we're gonna go over to profiles, right? And now this is all the profiles. So if I had like a Razer mouse, or if I had a Razer computer or something like that, or like a Razer laptop or something around those lines, I can come into Razer Synapse, and I can come and customize it. So right here it says Razer BlackWidow Elite. So now we're gonna come over here to where it says connect, and over here practically explains like what games it would do it for. So I obviously have Fortnite over here. I don't really play it like that anymore, but whenever I open up Fortnite, it automatically switches a profile. So it would go to my Fortnite settings automatically, and it will change immediately to game mode. And then the game mode LED would pop up white. Okay, and then over here is Chrome mode visualizer. This is also a thing. So like if you just want to like maybe like one of the standard defaults that Razer probably gives you, or if you want to just customize one of those, you can just hop up in here and just customize that. So now we're gonna look at a visualizer before we go to Studio, because Studio is where it all goes down. So we're just gonna look at visualizer first. So this is visualizer. So it says always off because I use the Studio to make my own custom ones. This is where, you know, you can like just use the visualizer of what most of all the effects they would provide for you. So if I were to turn this on, okay, and if I click this on a preview, it would say a wave right now. And now if I go over to the Studio, I don't know if you guys see this, but like it won't let me access the Studio because the visualizer is on. So I can only use one at a time. So if I use Studio, the visualizer has to be off at all times. So yeah. So I can have it as like a visualization over here. So this is like the wave feature. So right now it's putting a wave through my keyboard. You guys probably can't see it,
but it's just going out through all those colors. And I can do like static. It's kind of weird. I really don't use that one. I can do wheel. Wheel's kind of cool. And then you do wheel over here and then wheel over here for it to work. Right? And then you can have a reactive background. So that means like you can have it where you can like click it and then it should react in a certain color, but you have to change that. That's why I don't really recommend using visualizer if you really want to do more. Unless if you really just want the rainbow effect and all that cool stuff, go for it. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. You can also customize your brightness 1 to 100. You can make it extra dim, where it's like you can barely see it, where you have to like turn off all the lights to truly see it, or you can just make it super bright and can have the colors popping. So now we're just gonna turn this off because I really don't like to use it. So we're just gonna turn this off and keep it all the way off. And now we're gonna go to studio. This is my current setup right now. I just made this myself. It's something simple because I didn't really want to do much, something too distracting, you know. So mostly my gaming setup right here is red. I don't know if you guys can see, but so I just made my keyboard red, and I just made like all these gaming keys over here. I just made it a spectrum cycling, as you guys see over here. Alright, if I go over here, if I wanted to customize it, I can just highlight this whole thing, right? And then let's say if I want it as a wheel, just try. Yeah, we would click on wheel instead of wave. Alright, so like if you want to delete this, we're just gonna delete spectrum cycling, and then this wave, you're just gonna delete that. So you see wheel over here, all you want to do is just highlight that, right? It says wheel. Now we're gonna say color. I should say we're gonna make like a red. So you have these like templates here. So like you can make it like this. So you can make it rainbow or yellow and green, or green, or red and yellow, or just plain green. But the thing is, it just gives you slide templates because you can customize these things right here. And now I technically just want 2. So I'm just gonna keep this one red, and we can keep this one right over here. Let's go make that white. So it's gonna look like that, right? But we can go and customize that because this wheel looks kind of messed up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight everything, and then you can make this speed faster if you want. That's how fast it'll look like on screen. So technically, what it's looking like is the wheel is over here in this area. That's what it's showing us. So technically, I'm pretty sure we should be able to drag it, and you should be able to make it like where it's just in the middle. I'm pretty sure. If I just, this should be the middle, like right here. Yeah, like a round hitch here. So then, if I just center them, and then we could change the direction now. So now it's a wheel, and now it's white, and it's red. Okay? So now if we highlight this again, we can go back, and we could slow down the wheel so it can be slower or faster, or we could just make it extra fast, because why not? And you can make the playback on random, but like, nah. We don't really want that, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna save. Okay, and now our keyboard looks like this.
Hey guys, hope you guys liked that video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to comment below. And I hope you guys are having a good day, and peace.